So it's Friday morning, been on trail about a half hour, and another pretty little waterfall there under Mount Hood. We're going to traverse, I think, across here, and the trail comes up there after the creek. No serious blowdowns yet, but still holding a bunch of snow here and there through the woods. Yesterday was definitely a tough 5.7 miles, averaging maybe 1.5 miles an hour. So this morning, feel pretty good. Had a decent night's sleep. Did not leave any blood on the trail yesterday through a nasty section of debris blowdowns. This morning, temperature was 51, so able to start right out in shorts and short sleeves. Hip feels pretty good. A little bit of an ache now and then that I've had. I just think the glutes haven't quite aligned themselves to pre-accident position, and maybe they never will, but it doesn't seem to affect my mobility too much. If I have to climb over something, I can tell a little bit, but at my age, doing stretching exercises over things is not as easy as it used to be. So yeah, I'm decently pleased. Yesterday was only, 3.5 hours of hiking, but of course it was tough going through all the blowdown stuff. So we don't really know what's ahead. Very little trail intel has been discovered, hoping for hikers coming our way that might be able to describe what's going on. So we'll just have to see. I don't think either of us are enthusiastic for doing another 38 miles of serious blowdown stuff. But of course, right in here, you can see it's open. It's only in the forested areas. Anyway, had a good breakfast this morning. So, a little tired. I can tell because my vision is never perfect. Don't think I'll have to carry much water. That's good. A typical go around on a blowdown where we have to actually, you could probably scoot under if you really wanted to, but usually up and over is where most people go. So it just takes a little more time and effort. So, a little tip, and crossing the snow, coming down over stuff, just definitely pays to really slow it up, make each step work, because even when you think you're almost to dirt, one little slip can take you down, and depending on how you land and what you land on, that could be an injury, which you never want. So Murphy's Law is active out here as in other activities, but so you just can't be in a rush. Make it up on the dry spots, the flat and the downhill dry areas. Oh yeah, one more thing. Woke up this morning, 0 condensation, even though we were basically 10 yards away from 2 creeks on either side of this little ridge where we pitched. So that's always a good thing. And since camp anyway, we've only had a few blowdowns here, working our way toward the Sandy River. We're on the descent. Let's hope it holds. Another overlook as we dip down into the marine layer.
Pretty close.
I think that other overlook was straight across. Well, no, actually, no.
We saw
The other straight across. Well, still sneaking up on the Sandy River, but come up to another one of these overlooks. We're descending down into the fog, it looks like. Don't know how this shows up on video with the sun right in front of me, but wow. It's a pretty trail, and descending down to the Sandy here, the blowdowns have been very minimal. Friendly trail this morning so far. Okay, still sneaking up on the Sandy River. Probably not too far away. I'm not sure what time it is, but feels like I've been walking for an hour and a half maybe. So after yesterday's exertion and the fact that I have not been hiking in months, been trying to do a lot of cycling. Basically, you know, kind of starting over again. So the old thing of 10 to 12 first week and then go up from there is definitely in play. You know, I can feel my legs are definitely not a lot of pep in the step. So since we're on a short hop here, we'll be going for the lower mileage. And right now, I am on the PCT, so eventually we're gonna bounce off of that onto Trail 600 if the landscape blowdowns allow, and work our way around back to Timberline Lodge. So that remains to be seen. Well, that was a tentative stream crossing, and fortunately Whoops was able to carry my pack across because my stability and weakness, I think I would have gone over, which wouldn't have been a huge deal except for my phone. So we saved it.
we did.
The trail is that way. So just a little side note, when I first started to come across, I went basically straight, facing straight across. That was not a good thing. So as soon as I turned around and faced downstream with my poles out in front of me on the downstream side, that helped a lot for stability. So you just go super slow, test out each foothold, and the next thing you know, you're on dry land again. Okay, rolling into Ramona Falls. This is actually a split off the official PCT, but is part of Trail 600, Timberline Trail. So you can kind of go one of two ways. They both meet up after you get up along a ridge. Well, I feel a lot better in this little section, maybe 0.4. coming uphill to the falls than I did coming into the Sandy River. So maybe that's just a small recovery that would evaporate. I'm going to find out because we still have 7+ miles to go to Olo Pass. There they are. Yeah, it's definitely worth the calories to see this.